Well, what did happen last game?
Oh yeah, I was
Red,
here for this
you'd
one.
like to tell
Yeah,
us?
you were.
Yeah,
Well, it started off
Tragedy.
with tragedy. Oh yeah, a bit of tragedy there, I guess. It's so depending on how you look at it.
the bar.
Yeah, Sung Park decided to take that step up and finally break off from her old job, as things are with the conversation with Gary and Dudley as well. That there's a chance, a big chance for her to go and make a higher position in life. Essentially, they get a chance to work at their company. So that way she doesn't have to really man bars anymore or worry about being underpaid and overworked. It didn't really go well, as Sung decided to do the foolish thing of talking to her boss in person because she felt like she deserved to have that. As they explain, like, "Hey, I just want to say I'm going to be quitting. I have a new job in place. It's things turn out right for me." And he just basically started bringing the work, saying like, "Hey, you're gonna leave me here without anyone to keep me safe. I will man the building after Jacob died, and I just don't have the people. How about just a couple days of work until I can find someone to replace you? I even pay you extra." And as we all know, he's not gonna pay her extra, as Sung was essentially allowed herself to be. I won't even say bully, but persuaded to go back to work a few extra hours, which means she just worked her regular hours plus her new job and everything else she had going on with her life. Greg, on the other hand, went back to work to get that position set up for Sung, as Sung, Greg, and Dudley enjoy themselves at work, and still we're dealing with the situation of that one porn addiction download that's been going on that seems to be spreading to a much more annoying degree. Um, but even with the annoyances of work, they made their way back to their favorite bar to basically have a nice day and relax as they always do. Though, of course, it was a swamp day for Sung, as she was now the only person at the bar, and things were very rowdy. As Sung was still doing with that before a lovely woman decided to make her way in, a stranger, as she would introduce herself, wishing for an exotic drink, for at least for this bar, some wine that Sung was able to procure for her. And she was just visiting, recently brought here, just looking for a good time, essentially, as like I said, the place got busy, and not just a new visitor, but a few rowdy individuals made their way in there. Loud and very rude men came to the bar to essentially make a very uncomfortable evening for Sung, as they seemed to be harassing her and pushing for awkward conversation for her. Though, in a moment of desperation, Song went to her good friends Dudley and Greg to hopefully ask for some assistance with the situation, as they both acquiesced and got up and went to deal with the problem by Greg grabbing one and tossing the other out, with Dudley quickly falling behind the group, knocking one man out and ensuring that they would get the fear of God in their veins, as they said, "Yeah, fine, fine," and left off after that bit of rough housing. And of course, Song was grateful, even though they had to apologize to the woman's bottle that Dudley had used as a weapon, and she seemed to be upset for her lost drink, but just left a wonderful tip and decided to say goodbye, as Jennifer, as she had introduced herself to Song, left. And well, things went on as usual, and Song the next day went to she went to school to talk to her own other Jennifer Augustus, to, hey, I asked about that reporter that's been snooping around and trying to find a nice compromise where she doesn't get things don't just fall around her. As Jennifer immediately took over control of the conversation and tried to give Sung that, hey, I can help you out. How about you just let me help you in the situation, because your boss has been embezzling and there's been death. Things aren't looking good, actually, and I can just give you a chance to get out of here without even putting your name in the paper. Song, not really having much defense in the face of Jennifer's much more aggressive negotiations, decided to acquiesce, as she didn't know how to really demand much from Jennifer, essentially. So even with that awkward conversation, her first day of work went really well. Um, Talking with Dudley and no, sorry, Greg mostly, who is now basically her boss, as he explained the ropes, and Song got a good grasp of like how much work he puts in here and how much this thing runs on his ability to keep up on the tasks he puts on himself. And of course, the menial conversations between the team and everything else is going on. Well, regardless, the next day, Song still had to go back to the bar to have that continue that job. She should still really be leaving, As well, even though things are busy, another new face appeared. A man who seemed more well put together and introduced himself to Sung, saying he was much more of a story, looking for stories essentially. And seeing that Dudley and Greg was there, he definitely wanted to talk with them as they have high positions in politics. And of course, Sung encouraged this Adrian, or this reporter, to go talk with them, which he did. Greg had a bit of a good fine conversation while Dudley fumbled a bit, mostly ranting about some things that have upset him, as most England, as he says, men would do. Though while this is going on, Sung had another visitor from Jennifer, who wished to apologize for what happened last night. She felt really guilty that she didn't really do much, and though Sung tried to persuade her that it was all right, she insisted that she wished to give an apology and talk with Sung privately. And Sung did allow this talk with her, and she sprung up her a declaration of love essentially to Sung, and that those guys that harassed her, that she took care of and murdered, and it's all for Sung's well-being and because she cares so much. Sung, thrown off course entirely by this, decided to try to smooth over any confusion and went on immediately to basically make sure she wasn't going to be unhappy with her. She's like, thanked her for her sacrifice, told her she really appreciates that, but she didn't really have to, and trying to not make the situation worse for herself. Unknown to her, Dudley and Greg were told to, hey, maybe you should check on your friend by Adrian, who saw that negotiation, that conversation between both Sung and Jennifer, and they decided to go check on her, as it's been quite a while. The bar was left unnamed, and walked in as Jennifer was giving Sung a very passionate kiss against the frozen surprise Sung. And though they interrupted that, and Jennifer left after such a thing, um, Sung decided not to bring up too much information about that, mostly confused and a little bit frightened in that regard. As we went back to going back to the bar, a few things went by. Sung was eventually encouraged by Greg and Dudley to maybe let this job go, as you were putting more work on you from with the help of well Greg's new friend. Essentially, I'm not sure they have a label for the relationship. As Sung was given the encouragement to go forward by Caitlin and everyone else to decide to write down, instead of talking, to tell her boss like, "Hey, I'm not coming back." Most maybe it has to do with the fact that she met a very persistent woman. Maybe it's some other reason, but she made sure to put her foot down this time around and say, "I'm not going to come back, and I'm so sorry." Essentially, and though the next day we would find out that sadly Jeremy's bar, which Jeremy himself was taken in by police as embezzlement and those deaths and everything else had come tumbling down. And through the heartbreak of that, Dudley and Greg realized this may mean the shutdown of the Dragon's Breath bar, to their horror, as they lament the loss of that bar.
2x damage for both.
My life.
Did you actually? Did you? How dare you, Ren? How dare you call yourself a true patriot of this bar? You just literally botched the name.
What, the Dragon's Breath?
Dragon's Fire.
Oh, you're right. I apologize. I named it and I
God
forgot.
damn it.
Dragon's Fire.
She doesn't get
I
it.
didn't just
She doesn't
expose
get
right
it.
now. You're exposed.
I don't get it. I'm so sorry, guys.
She
I'm so
betrayed-
sorry.
This
I
is a
only-
tragedy. How will we ever recover from this?
We
I only
won't.
loved it because
We
you
will never
loved it.
recover.
There
can
should
never
be a
come
I
back.
need
graveyard
I
for
need
the
to
bar
gain
itself.
I need to gain access to time magic so I can go back in time and prevent this disaster from
We need
occurring.
to work together. So, guys, why did you break the universe? We want that bar back.
I
Our
went back
livelihood.
in time and
And-
bought the bar before.
And somehow that wouldn't be the most stupid way to break the universe. You still would be second. The guy literally walking up to the person who's gonna die, like, I need your hand. You're gonna die tonight. So yeah.
I watched that happen. I watched that happen.
Yeah. As this news kind of spread across the office, you're all kind of just sitting at lunch thinking about it. You're like probably down.
Where are we gonna go?
I don't know. Maybe they'll
Ah.
reopen it again in a week. Someone will snatch it up.
That's gonna take months, the least. Maybe longer.
Let this happen. Could this happen?
I think it has to do with the fact that Mr. Jeremy was embezzling money.
Horrible.
Maybe this one night, or first time in many years, not go out drinking.
It is horrible.
Ugh.
As your
What are we gonna do?
as
What are we gonna do, Dudley?
As your sour mood is interrupted by Jimmy from accounting. Like, Dudley, can I get some help with my computer?
I swear to God, it's-
I didn't do anything. Listen, I'll just okay. Just come and get. It's not even. It's not even. Listen, I'll just come. I don't even. I don't even know what this is.
if it's important.
You do. You get up to follow him.
Yeah, I'll distract myself from the sad thoughts.
Yeah. So you go to find him. To go to his office as you check on his computer. You know those like 90s browsers, like websites where like
Yeah.
people just discovered animations and weird colors and everything's just
Yeah,
flat.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
basically a salt in your eyes.
Yeah. Simple HTML
Yes.
websites.
That's what it looks like. His screen is changing from like one of the three primary colors every couple of seconds. And there are like a set of pictures moving. It does look to you like they're like people and animals seemingly random. And it has like shows you like that the computer's not responding to any sort of input anymore. It's like every time I turn it up and it's like this gets stuck. I don't get it. And I swear to you, I got the mail. I didn't do anything. I didn't access any sort of weird websites.
All right, let's do the basics first. The good old restart.
Yeah, that's gonna take you a bit, but
Yeah,
this is
I'll
just
go for
requires it's like properly fresh reinstall. I guess everything's fucked.
yeah, and maybe a new hard, maybe like clean the fucking hard drive.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a backup in the BIOS. Maybe I can load the backup.
The question is that do you believe this man didn't access anything?
I do not. I want to wit's insight this man.
Feel free to witness.
Sadly, he has his suspicions. Amazing.
Listen, he got a company email. Like, why would he do this?
I will. Yeah, I'll keep the hard. Maybe I'll fucking like connect the hard drive to like to analyze it, see for what the fuck's going on there. But if I find something on that hard drive, I swear to God.
Sorry, I had to step out for a moment. Yeah, you insight him, and yeah, no, he's totally telling the truth.
I don't trust him. Alright, this thing is for now out and done. Yeah, time to do a fresh reinstall Windows.
As you like start working, you just see some of another coworker shouts, says, "Jimmy, I guess that gambling side didn't pay off, eh?" So you start laughing at him.
Of course. What? Did you bet on Liverpool?
No, it's not. It's not what you think, though. Listen, this was just I got this in my like looks at his coworkers annoyed. I got this in my email and just clicked. It looked like some sort of advertisement, and just took me like a gambling site. I didn't click on anything. I just exited, but
That stop listening. He's like, oh my God.
he did bet on crypto. Yes, it was a crypto betting site.
You know,
You
Yeah,
identified
Numa.
it correctly, Zaz. Impressive.
true, this is current year. No, listen, I'm just used from the space where I go. Every time I watch a pirated movie, I just see a fucking sports bet.
So yeah, you just maybe that's probably how it got the virus, but it feels to you like this is kind of intentional, Dudley. People are just sending viruses through emails or like at your employees.
Maybe there needs to be another lesson about don't fuck people over their don't fuck over company property, please.
Don't click on random email
Yeah.
people.
Basic cyber security lesson.
Yes, as well,
Don't listen to the man to the moon in 90 seconds.
buy more RAM.
Download more apps.
So yeah, you managed to fix it by the end of the day, but as your work schedule ends, three of you realize there is no bar to go tonight.
What are we gonna do?
Let's have a service to Dragonfire. Rest in peace, old gal.
Now, if someone were to be more inclined, Sung, you do know the back door, and it's never really locked.
No,
Look
no,
Just
at Dudley
saying,
and
definitely
Greg.
not.
I'm
Look at
just
Dudley and Greg. Look at Dudley and Greg. They're.
Well, you two, I'm so sorry about the bar. I have homework to get done. Um, if you need anything, I'll be here for you.
Alright,
Yeah.
good luck with the homework.
Yes.
Of course.
Can't believe it. I can't. The betrayal. The actual
Yeah.
betrayal.
Let's kill her.
Betrayal.
Let's feed her to Jennifer. Let's feed her to Jennifer.
Let's break it into this place, guys. We really miss this
You took
bar. It's
away
worth-
the bar. You took away our life.
I think Jeremy took away the bar when he embezzled that money
So
and
yeah,
let that guy
listen,
die.
Again, the tragedy tonight. All go to your own homes.
God damn.
I drink alone.
Yeah,
You could have bought your-
Dudley has a drink in front of his wife.
that's sad.
It's all because of Sung.
Sad day.
Sad.
You're you're still. Are you married, Dudley? Do you live with your wife?
No,
Oh, he's
no,
divorced,
no,
right?
ex-wife.
Oh,
No,
he's divorced. He's
Divorced.
also drinking alone.
Yes.
no,
Yeah.
he's drinking with his dog, princess.
Yeah, the dog is confused as to why you're so early home.
It's okay,
Definitely.
princess. It's okay, princess. We're gonna get through this.
But yeah, no. Park, you head home, study, right? Yeah, what's up?
God damn it.
You could have come. You could have gone with us. We would have protected you. This is karma.
Yeah, this is karma. Maybe you would have been felt bad, but now why would you?
I could have beat up that vampire.
We could have beaten that elder easily.
That elder with split second.
Yeah, you go home. Do you like actually start studying, or do you want to do something else?
Yeah, I think now that she has free time, she's definitely going to take a moment to study and maybe have some music play in the background, something soft.
Yeah, as you study and kind of like gets late. And how late are you gonna study for?
Probably for like 2, maybe 3 hours, because I assume I have school early, so a reasonable time, not too long.
So when would you plan on going on to sleep?
I say around 11 o'clock, if that's all right.
About 10:30, as you're just kind of like done with studying and you're getting ready to go to bed, as there's like a knock at your door.
Oh, no.
Ew, ew.
Nah, it's probably
Nah,
my
yeah,
neighbors.
yeah,
Yeah,
must be those
I have a
neighbors that
peephole, right,
never.
Grunt?
Yeah, you do. I mean, I assume you do. That's up to you.
Yeah, I assume I live in an apartment type of thing, so yeah, I would check my peephole. Ah.
You recognize the person on the other side, and I, instead of calling them both Jennifer, I will refer to her as just Jen.
Oh, Jen. Which one's Jen for you, Grunt? Is
The
Jen
vamp
the?
The
or
vampire. The vampire is Jen to me.
Oh, um, oh God.
Reap what you sow.
I'm gonna
True.
put this here.
Could have been at the bar. Could have had a nice, like, breaking and entering scene, but no, you have to do this now.
the Reapers, right?
This is every day for me when I play.
No balls.
I gave this to Lavia once. Like, here, this is the meme that represents the game for me. um, song is definitely frightened. Gonna get that phone out and have that clutched in her hands. She kind of opens the. I assume it has a latch as well. It's
Yeah.
just like, uh, hello. Is everything all? Hello.
As you kind of like slightly open the door, she smiles, and honestly, why were you so concerned about? As she smiles and says, "Hey, I sorry to bother you this hour."
Uh, it's no problem. Uh, are you lost? Do you need help getting somewhere? Possibly, I can
I was gonna
call.
drop by the bar, but apparently, unfortunate things happened. So, gonna talk like this, it's kind of awkward.
Uh, well, I was on my way to bed. Actually, I wasn't expecting much company.
Oh, well, I mean,
Uh, is why exactly are you here?
we did get interrupted last night.
We did. But it's like I said. You don't have to give me any type of gift. Your company was enough for me, and that's all good. I do appreciate your concern, and you don't have to feel guilty about anything.
I wanna make it up to you. Come on.
Well, I have school tomorrow, and I can't be late. Um, how about some other night when I'm a little bit more prepared?
Just kind of like leans in a bit, kind of like you can see her face a bit better and through the open doorway and smiles. Ah, are we really gonna talk like this? Just listen to I. If I'm bothering you, just tell me and I'll leave. She says that. I mean, she's not really bothering now, you is she? Yeah,
Oh,
this may be a bit weird, but she is kind of
uh,
hot though, so
um, well, it's kind of dark out, and uh, you came all this way. I I can. I assume you're lost. Song does feel guilty in the sense that she looks like she's out there by herself. The guilt is what's getting her a grunt. The
yeah,
guilt. God,
she's
she's
so
kind of like,
lonely. She's clearly pining for some like someone's attention. She's just she kind of like has that sad face, that sad puppy face. Oh,
God.
it's fine
Hold
now.
on.
Listen, I don't want to bother
Give me a
you.
second. No, no, hold on. And she just like unlocks her door foolishly, like every sad victim. Um, I can't stay up for too long. Got responsibilities and all. But yeah, are you okay then? Like I said, I assume that Song checked the newspaper and didn't find any
Yeah, yeah, no,
mention of the body.
there's no mention
Yeah,
of 4 dead bodies across the river.
yeah.
No, I made that
She's
as a
just
joke,
probably
but yeah, she's like as she like walks in, you can see her like smile suddenly like dawn. It's like so kind of you, such a gentle person.
uh, um well, I said I can't really stay up too long, and I promise you, I'm much more of a bore than I look.
Mm-hmm.
She is checking, she's measuring my neck right now as I'm saying this.
She is checking you out clearly. This is why she's staring at you like this. Definitely.
Um, well, I have an hour or so. Do you want to watch a movie? I can order some pizza. I did make dinners, but if you're up for that too.
Yeah, no, dinner sounds lovely. As she pushes the door close and gets a bit closer to you.
Uh, yes. I made some pasta. If you want that, I can even like I said, pizza is definitely on the menu. If you give me a second, I can even check out any type of. I have some delivery brochures if you want anything else. It should still be open tonight.
She smiles as she suddenly glances. You can give me a wits awareness or wits insight.
Okay, I think she's gonna do wits insight. If that's all right, Grant.
You're a 4.
Can I add motive to this? Does that make
Yes.
sense for this one? Thank you.
Damn,
Give me a second.
the Flavia roll.
No.
The Flavia roll.
No.
Right here.
No.
They're back. Nobody rolls above success. Oh, there we go.
I would have succeeded that role if I was there to help you.
Well, funny.
Unfortunately, we're not at the bar.
Funny you mentioned that. As she glances towards the door quickly, and she's, "You love to spoil my fun." As she sinks her fangs into you, there's a
Ooh.
moment you just immediately she lunges towards you. She pins you against the wall. As you feel the sharp pain run through your neck, no, like all pretense has been dropped. As you
Wow.
feel your blood start rushing out, as your body is struck with multiple points of pain, and this whole thing happens in like less than a second. You feel like your whole body is about to explode. Actually, like, give me a resolve composure. See if you even actually, no, it'll be a resolve stamina. See if you can even manage to stay conscious with this pain.
Oh, oof. I think there would be a shout of fear if nothing else. I don't think she can.
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, so you just kind of like almost pass out from the pain. As you fall down, she's gone. As you hear shouting, your door, you just see it like completely smashed through. As several minutes earlier, Taylor, you've been tracking this individual for a couple of months by now.
You can't just bust this on me, Grunt.
I can. This is the GTU, though. I can actually do that.
Maybe Clifton.
Yeah, you've been busting, just tracking down this killer that's been leaving a trail of bodies across Europe and now has landed in Portsmouth, and you've been tracking it for roughly 4 to 5 months. Very dangerous vampire. It's you, your kids. As the drone from Ivan is just scouting the area. Ivan, why don't you give me a wits technology roll? Let's see.
God damn, the hunters are back.
As yeah, Taylor, you smash through the door, completely pushing it open. As you see this woman kind of just on the floor bleeding.
I can willpower if necessary for with Ivan.
Yes, because she does have celerity. She's bleeding
I
out.
crit
Though.
7 successes.
Okay. As you have your kids with you, I think your son actually is the only one because he's older. So he's like backing you up. As you probably have like a couple of other men in the surrounding area to try and catch her if she runs away. You've been tracking her for the last hour. You know she's a powerful elder and she can easily kill people, but the problem is for you is that she can run away really fast. So ambushing her is the best solution, but once you saw her break into the apartment, you need to act unless you want to have more dead bodies. She's killed at least 15 people, as long as you can tell. Meanwhile, Ivan, your drone spots her leaping through the window as she, with superhuman speed, scales down the building and rushes through the... Yes, you can recover your full willpower. Rushing through the streets as... Well, what's everyone's... What are you, the two of you doing then?
I have a sudden pursuit and relays information. Target escape. See already.
Yeah. Taylor's just gonna say. Taylor's gonna send in the comms. If she's already bolting, we're not gonna be able to catch her. I'm gonna need a medical assistance.
Yep.
Heavily wounded individual. Blood loss. Yeah, Taylor does not have any medicine.
Well, good thing that your son did train in that. Has some skill with it.
Botches the roll. Red has to make a new
No,
character.
he actually crits 6 successes.
Oh my god. The task force. I
Yeah.
joked about Atlantic and the task force.
Listen,
Apparently,
David's locked in. He like immediately rushes to the woman on the ground and like pulls out a couple of bandages, start like bandaging her neck, disinfecting the... And it's like, I think we got here just in time. A couple of seconds later and she might have been dead. As you can see, like, it's not just her neck though, Taylor. Like, there's wounds all over her body. By the way, son, feel free to take like 2 ag damage for this.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, brutal feeds is a bitch even for a second.
yeah, I have
Bag damage is the X's, right? Because that's
Yes.
yeah, aggravated. Yes, thank you.
Like, what should we do with her then?
Taylor is going to look back at the broken-in door. Fuck, we can't be sure. We can't be sure she's not gonna come back. We're gonna. Taylor remembers. People typically remember when they get fed on if they don't get mind wiped, right?
They tend to...
Sometimes.
They tend to... It's very confusing and they tend to rationalize it, so...
Yeah, Taylor's gonna say just take it with us. Normally the injuries like that, don't want to. If she wakes up alone, she'll call the cops. And if she calls the cops reporting injuries like that, she might get another visit.
He nods and as he starts bandaging. As you try and lift her up, Taylor, your phone rings, the SI special one. You get a message from another member. Man by the name of Adrian. You have you don't not really haven't maybe interacted with him a couple of times. You know he works as a reporter, although not really sure what his full capabilities or functions are. He messages you and says, "Are you at the incident site?"
Yeah. Taylor respond affirmative.
Well, there's not... The victim is not dead. Leave her there.
Taylor will
like
Yeah.
if you like have like a question mark or something, he'll like text you
Yeah,
against.
Taylor,
He'll actually call you on this one. He like sees the
yeah,
hesitance. Like, Taylor, it's Adrian.
yeah. What?
This will sound weird, and I can't really properly explain this. But you have is she alive?
She's alive. Uh, she has medical care provided. She's not gonna die in here at the very least.
Leave her there. Let the vampires handle the cleanup. We can't be exposed here, and I have it on, say, good authority that if we interfere here, will cause more damage right now. I'm surveying her and a couple of other people. You just focus on keeping that psychotic bitch off of people.
All right. She'll hang up the phone and first we tell David, change your plans. Fuck. Situation's a little more complicated. We're gonna have to leave her here as he'll then get on the comms. All right, men. We're moving out. Gotta see. Let's see if we can't. Let's see if she didn't leave us a trail.
Oh no, listen, Ivan's hot of pursuit currently still following, so yeah, you immediately leave as begin pursuit. Fortunately, it will probably evade you, but maybe you're enough to scare
This
her away.
is, yeah, this is less about getting her now and more of keeping the chase up until dawn so she doesn't kill a person tonight.
Maybe we discover a haven, maybe or temporary haven, I assume.
But yeah, no. As Sung, wake up in the morning. It's nasty, nasty headache.
Oh, goodness. All those overnight, studying sessions with the TV on.
Yeah, as you suddenly realize you're in a hospital bed.
Ooh. Is there any doctors, anything around? Or
Yeah, no, you can grab a nurse's attention as she like sees that you would. Ah, I'm glad you're up, Miss Sung.
yeah. What's going on? Why am I here?
Were brought in last night. I will inform the police. They wanted to ask you a couple of questions. Apparently, you were attacked.
How much does Song actually remember, Grunt? I want to ask.
You remember Jennifer lunging for you, but after that sharp pain, you realize you have a lot of bandages, a lot of stitches. Nothing after that.
Sure. Oh, okay. How long have I been out?
A couple of hours, but you should be. Surgery was good. No, weren't severely injured.
How bad were my injuries?
Mostly she kind of said, I think the doctor would be best to answer those kind of questions. You do notice you have a large bandage on your neck. Can't really move properly.
Gotcha. She just nods, confused and concerned.
As yeah, she'll go and fetch the doctor that's on duty right now as he like approaches you like your file and says, "Good morning, Miss Park. How are you feeling?"
Like I got run over by a couple of buses on the way.
Understandable.
What happened? My injuries. I had surgery.
The police will be here soon to ask you questions, but you were quite in a rough state when they brought you in. But everything went well. Your wounds should ill and soon. Month. Keep you here for further observations, at least for another week.
Uh, okay. Is there a way I could take a look at my chart at the very least?
Nods. Yeah, no. Basically, he doesn't want to like give you too much, so he's not gonna. But you are basically like actually no, because he wouldn't tell you because they have to investigate. So like, I will give you more details after you talk to the officers.
Yeah. Am I allowed to make any phone calls?
Of course. Sure.
Yeah, I think Sung would make a couple of calls. One mainly to her mom and make sure she knows, like, hey, I'm in the hospital. I just want to make sure you're so just in case you hear anything, you hear it from me first. And of course, let call her job, let Dudley and know that she is in the hospital right now, and then
Yeah, I was
she
gonna
may be.
say, Greg, you do notice the sun is being late like half an hour since you've been here.
Yeah, Greg would give it some time. Eventually, probably would call her if like she doesn't, if that her
Yeah,
call doesn't come in first.
she doesn't answer. But eventually you do get a phone call from an unknown number, and as you pick up, you recognize her voice.
Miss Park,
Oh,
is everything all right?
Mr. Mathis, I'm so sorry. I'm not too sure of the details, but I'm gonna be a bit out for work. I'm in the hospital right now. I'm not too sure what happened, but there was an attack last night. I was taken to the hospital, and now I have to wait for the police for questioning. Um,
Uh,
it's
Oh,
all a bit confusing.
sorry. Sorry to hear that. Well, listen, don't you worry. I'll make sure the proper stuff is filed here, so there won't be any trouble here at work. If there's anything we can do to help you, let us know.
I do appreciate that, but I guess I'll have to answer some questions, and hopefully the doctor will allow me to leave at some point or another once I'm in a good spot. Just want to make sure you're aware, so there won't be too many confusions. Oh,
I hope you get I hope you get better soon.
there's a moment of like silence before Song speaks up a bit. Um, I'm not too sure how much you. I'm not too sure how much I remember, but you remember that woman from last night when you
Y-
and Deadly helped me with?
Yeah.
Uh, I think she was my attacker.
Are you
Um,
sure about that?
I I think so. I may maybe I'm wrong. I just sorry for bothering you. Just wanted to make sure
Oh,
you know.
I I didn't. Don't worry. Don't worry. Everything will be fine on our end. You just uh, you rest up and oh, just rest up and get better. Yeah.
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Mathis. You have a nice day.
Yeah. I hope your day starts looking better.
She will say, give her goodbyes, and of course, hang up the phone. She probably will also give like shoot off to her school, like, hey, I'm not missing classes.
Yeah.
I'm just in the hospital.
Yeah, no, your mom was like on her way to at the
Mm.
hospital, but the officers will get there first as like and walk in. One of them, Miss Sung, how are you feeling?
Not too bad, but the doctors say I will be here for a couple more days of observation at the very least. Thank you for asking.
Glad to see you are doing much better. I would like to ask you some questions about last night. I know your memory might still be fuzzy. Um, what do you remember exactly?
I remember going to bed. Well, I got off work, went home to study for a bit. Was planning off to go for bed when I had a knock on my door. Um, it, it was one of my customers from my old job, the bar I used to work at. I think her name was she introduced herself as Jennifer. Um, she seemed adamant that she wanted to speak with me for something else, but I was uncertain. But I don't even know why. She seemed like at the time I I let her into the door. She um was talking and she made a comment. Sounded weird. Something about her fun, I think. And then I just remember her jumping towards me in pain, and I don't really remember much else after that.
I would, yeah, you. Then I presume you just give a detailed account,
Mhm.
make notes. Um, so we did find the knife, scene of the crime before she fled. Apparently, some people saw her suspicious activity and reported to the police. Spook.
Mm.
But we are currently exchanging information with other bodies of government to see if there's any sort of connection. There have been similar attacks like this across France and Germany for the last 3 months.
She did say she was out of town and she was definitely a newcomer here.
They we will inform you have any new information
Yeah, of course.
for your cooperation. If you want, you can request a police car to once you get released from the hospital, watch your home for a month or so.
Uh yeah, I think that might be the smartest thing at the very least until I can settle down.
Nods. Makes another note. Says well. Please do call me if remember anything or if anything else happens. As like actually leaves his own card there, personal phone number. Have a good day. Mark.
Uh, Thank you, officers. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll take their leave. Not even like 5 minutes pass. That's that they leave. The door to the hospital room you're in just slightly opens as you see Adrian slink it as he like closes it quietly after him.
Um, hello?
Well, you can talk. That means you're doing good.
I guess I don't really have much of a story for you, if that's what you're looking for.
Um, yeah. Let. Are you sure about that?
Well, what exactly are you looking for, Mr. Adrian?
Listen, I wanted to check up. I heard well, some of my sources in the police department told me about this, and figured I might as well drop by and see if you're actually okay.
Uh, Thank you. I think I'm not too sure exactly what's going on from what they've told me. I think they're telling me that she's a serial killer. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, no. I'll say this: she probably was pretty psychotic. But I'm glad to see you're fine. Well, as fine as anyone can be in this situation. I also wanted to tell you something because it relates to that bar you used to work at.
Yeah.
How that's where you met. What 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 she say her name was?
Jennifer.
Yeah, that's where you met Jennifer, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't happen to have any sort of spare key to that place. Maybe video footage that might have caught her walking in or that sort of things.
Well, well, Jeremy's always had at least 2 cameras in there. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Um,
Oh, something bad happened? Bar?
well, she kind of looks a little like not necessarily weird up, but just like confused. Uh, One of my coworkers, Jacob White, died from overwork. Said his heart gave out.
I do remember reading about that. Okay. Um. Sure. Sure. And he does look a bit scattered brained. This. He.
What
No. 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 I won't bother you anymore.
what
Um.
exactly are you looking for, Mr. Adrian? Here?
Information. Honestly, you know the police are not the most competent people. Just killed before. Going to help track her down, prevent more victims.
Right. I don't know if I need to roll the insight because would I assume he's being really truthful here. I assume I don't need to roll an insight in this regard.
Up to you. You want to roll inside?
Yeah. Okay. And does motive count for this? Because I'm trying to see if
Yeah.
he's actually trying to. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. There's definitely stuff he's not, but it's not with the purpose of deceiving you.
Okay.
But he's not upfront.
I'm not too sure exactly what is you're trying to gain here, but there was something odd that she mentioned to me before, I guess. When she was at the bar, um, she was really insistent about giving me a gift. She said she felt bad about those guys that came in and were causing problems for me, and she wanted to make sure to give a chance. I guess she's very persistent. I don't know if it was just she was confused or
Mrs.
crazy.
says, I know this won't mean much, but she's never known to stick in a place for too long. So, given the recent incidents, she's probably left the city by now. If not last night, at the very least, you're safe. First
She said she.
survivor.
Oh, oh well, they didn't tell me that. She said she killed 4 people for me. I don't know if she was just crazy at the time or they just never found the bodies. I should have said something, but I didn't even think about it at the time.
Doesn't say anything like that. Just shrugs. There may be more victims that haven't been found. And she pulls out a business card and says, "Here's my phone number if you ever need, if you ever encounter anything weird, or need any info. I will be sticking around the city a bit longer."
Uh, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and he'll nod and he'll take his leave. As get to rest for the rest of the day, as you are feeling very tired right now. Meanwhile, Greg and Dudley, you are running cybersecurity training with your employees. Not fucking click the spam emails.
Don't believe NFTs will not bring you money.
And it is, you clearly tell, Dudley, you can figure it out that, yeah, there's been a rather sharp spike in malicious emails with fake links to shady websites that corrupt computers immediately, sabotaging your work, playing stuff. And last computer got it was unicorns.
What do you mean by that, Grunt?
I mean that well, so like the computer last night had like the 90s aesthetic to it with random images flashing. This one just had the face of a unicorn on it, and the screen just kind of like got stuck in it. And the horn, it was slightly melted.
All right. All right, we're gonna have to. All right, Dudley, we're gonna have to combine a twofold effort here. One, we're gonna need to update security systems, and secondly, we're gonna need to get through these people that we are working at a very wealthy financial firm. Theft attempts from malicious actors are a constant threat.
Yeah, someone's nasty aiming for you. I guess someone trips on the chainmail, infects everybody else. But god damn it, it's happened quite a few times already. Like the odds of that happening multiple times. But there are a few idiots here, but not
Yeah,
that
listen,
not that big of idiots.
Listen, there's Bob. Bob claims he didn't even click on the email. Bob says just hey, he saw the email pop up, and then just immediately his computer sort of started blinking weirdly. His little thing. It seems like every sort of virus is like slightly different. Bob's virus, his like the pixels on the screen start like doing almost like an animation of flipping as they turn from red to green. And at the end, it's just a smiley face drawn on it.
Yeah, we might need to do a sweep here. Not only upgrade security, but also do like a total sweep.
I'll trust you on that, Dudley. You tell me what you need. I'll get it. I'll get it for you.
Yeah, I would say at this point check every computer because maybe the virus maybe somewhere in the root went sneaked itself deeper maybe.
Well, as you're busy today, you do get report from your secretary, Greg, or not your secretary, but your public relationships officer, that there is a reporter that wishes to speak with you. It says that you've already met a man by the name of Adrian.
Yeah. Greg will say, yeah. Does he want to meet now or?
Yes, he is literally
Yeah.
downstairs.
Yeah. Fucking Greg will tell the guy, yeah, send him out because Greg can suddenly distracted from this. He's starting to get annoyed at all this shit.
As Dudley, you've another intelligence check.
I believe in you, Dudley.
Oh, this was Ivan. Oops. There's Dudley. Does cybersecurity do here anything?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Improving the infrastructure.
I can willpower if necessary.
There we go. Yeah.
Does do anything or it's 7
You
enough?
need 10 successes.
Oh Jesus Lord!
Willpower.
I will willpower. Fuck!
So Dudley, listen, You've cleaned all the computers. You rebooted the system. You've switched to a different
Fuck!
infrastructure. You've ran the.
One success.
You as you're like explaining to these people how they should behave, what's the proper procedures, some of the new protocols that you are trying to implement, and these things will take a bit of time, but people are definitely listening to your technical knowledge. And as you're showcasing this on like a sort of a presentation screen, the video projector starts flickering out as it starts playing a circus in the background with the music. You know what the music, right? You know the circus music that starts playing,
Yeah.
and there is a clown that shows up on the
Yeah.
screen and does its best impression of Tim Curry from It.
Fucking fuck you, Kushim. I almost had you. One success, you fucking bastard.
It almost had him.
I fucking almost had you, Kushim. Why?
As everyone just looks confused, scared, or like a couple of laughs. Well, there's like a
Is the projector even hooked up to the internet?
yeah,
How
because
does
it is hooked up because yeah.
Yeah, it's like Bluetooth or whatever, probably
Yeah.
like yeah,
It'd be really funny if it wasn't. It's like, how'd that happen?
an old projector would be like yeah, no. It's totally just fucking size.
Greg, you see this from your office.
I tried to fucking
Yeah, no,
turn
you
the shit
pull
off.
the plug and it just goes dark and it just stops. The laughter from the clown just immediately ceases.
It turns back up.
Officer Kushima's on the job.
Fuck you, Kushim.
Yeah. As you see Adrian walk through the building, approaching your office. Greg goes. He knocks at the door. He opens it. Good day, sir.
Good day there.
Gestures for the chair and says, "May I?"
Oh, go ahead.
Takes a seat. Says, "Well, I checked in with Miss Park this morning. Heard about the incident last night. She seems to be fine now."
She gave me a call, and it's a horrible thing.
As nods and says, "Well, at least she's still alive. But I will be honest with you, Greg. I've been tracking this individual, and I know a bit more of details that the police are not really keen on sharing. This is she just escaped a serial killer. Now, luckily, serial killer doesn't seem to stay in one place for too long, so you should be safe. But keep an eye out for her, please."
Of course.
I did hear about the bar, though.
I mean, what can be say? I mean, and Jeremy was always kind of a rotten guy. I guess everything finally came down.
He nods and says, "Listen, these things do have a way to eventually work themselves out. I'm sure it will be fine." Um, but well, if you, I did hear that the serial killer Jennifer met Miss Park at the bar, so
She told me that she thinks it was it's that Jennifer lady.
yeah, no, I think it was her. At least now we have a face, right?
Yeah, yeah. Listen, I'll keep an eye out. And listen, you said that you don't think the police are gonna look into this. But listen, me and Dudley are on the council. We'll lean on a few people.
Yeah, sure, sure. You do that. If you ever, I know that sometimes politicians tend to move lower, and government officials aren't. Like sometimes they need a bit of a motivation. So if you ever need someone to start a fire underneath their feet, you have my phone number.
Greg nods. Thank you.
I'll be sticking around for a couple more days. So, well, if anything pops up, let me know. Otherwise, I do have some friends in a couple of news media around here.
I know. Keep my eyes open. I'll keep my ears posted, and let you know if I find anything.
Odds, and he'll bid you a good day and take his leave. So,
Yeah, yeah. It's great. Just kind of sits at the desk. Oh, what the fuck is all this? What the fuck is all this?
Dudley walks in through the office after the debacle of the presentation.
Fucking.
At this point, this is some active malicious fucking sabotage going on here.
Listen, just if you need to do a whole wipe, if you need to do a whole replacement, just start doing it. I'll handle talking to the guy. Talk to the guys up top.
To my best, but
Again, if we need to,
at this
if we
point, I
need to
think I'll
close
go
down, the office for a day or two,
at least a day.
yeah.
At least a day. I think at this point I need to do a complete wipe of everything.
Listen, you just get ready for it. I'll tell the higher ups. I'll let them know what's going on. That I'll let them know that we're gonna need to shut down for at least a day.
All right, then. All right, then.
Yeah.
Let's hope I can fucking flush you out, you fucking little bastard.
Yeah,
Dudley's
give me an intelligence roll, Dudley.
Dudley swearing under his breath.
Dudley's gonna like personally fucking beat Kashim to death with his bare hands.
Alright, roll as well, Dudley.
Assume difficulty 10, whatever.
Well, yeah, you do again. You cleaned everything. Everything looks pristine now. By the end of the day, you've exhausted. You've developed a bit of an obsession for this. As you just sit in the chair, just taking a deep breath and thinking about future improvements to the security of your system. As you get the notification on your mobile, new email.
Oh, Jesus, Jesus. Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
Not sure if you even like look at you see the title says ha ha ha. I'm not sure if you opened the email.
No.
Don't you just leave it there?
I just you know what? Can I take out the fucking the SD card, whatever, and just sell lol. I actually I'm not sure what the fuck to do at this point. Yes, Dudley wants to kill Kushim. He knew. I'm not sure how I'm gonna open. Yeah, okay. Oh, fuck. Yeah, can I go to a PC with like a fucking virtual machine? I'll put out all the stops. Virtual machine, sandbox, double VM,
Yes.
like fucking with Linux at the bottom or something.
More
Yeah.
to VPN.
Maximum security, not VPN to fucking.
McAfee antivirus.
Yeah, you open a virtual machine as you open the email, and email
Yeah.
just
Get
I-
fucked, Uboozer.
the email contains a video file.
This is a tick.
I'm not sure if you like open it and check
Yeah,
it.
I mean, yeah, I did. I put out all the stuff at this point, and then I'll fucking wipe this entire hard drive again.
Dudley, it's a video recording of well, describe to me how does your like I assume you have a computer at home.
Yeah.
How does your computer room look like?
It's your house.
It's my I have it in my bedroom.
Yeah, describe to me your bedroom.
Yeah.
You describe to me your house.
Yeah, bedroom probably will be a.
It's a photo of a guy petting your dog.
Yeah, there'll be a big double bed, you know. Next to it would be a little dog bed with a bookshelf on the underside, and a window. Yeah, basically and I'm not sure how to say. Yeah, but basically the computer will be against one of the walls, against one of the other walls. So
You have a decent
computer camera window.
you have a decent view of the room from like a sort of angle up top.
Yeah, probably from the camera and the.
And then you give me a wits investigation or wits awareness. See how you like manage to spot anything amiss in this apparently empty recording of your bedroom.
I'll do wits investigation. Yeah, at this point, time to go to counselor.
On a willpower roll.
Nah, I'm at 3 out of 5 willpower. I'm gonna save that chance to recover a bit.
An empty room.
But nothing.
You do. I mean, at about like 10 minutes in, you do spot the dog just stand up, kind of like get close to the desk and just kind of like stare at your computer, as if it's like listening to, kind of like looking at something or seeing something or listening for something. You're not really sure.
By empty room, you mean it's just my room with all the things in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought you meant that completely empty room, like the fucking
No,
back.
it just looks like how you left it in this morning.
Ah, and the door, yeah. Okay, now time to call the cops.
Mhm.
Or maybe not call the 911. This is the 911 case, but basically go to the station.
Well,
Is this some stalking shit?
yeah.
I'll also go to Greg beforehand. Before I go to the station, I'll go to Greg. I'll call Greg. I assume Greg's not at the office.
He still hasn't left yet, so it's still kind of closing hours.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go to Greg.
Wait, what?
Listen, this is some fucking personal shit at this point.
Is that your fucking bedroom?
Yeah. And my dog.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah, I'm
Why-
gonna go down to the station.
Greg, why don't you give me an investigation or a wits awareness? Maybe you get.
in awareness wits, you say. 4 successes.
As you stare at the video, Greg, especially when the dog starts like walking, you draws your attention. You realize the keyboard is moving,
What the?
and you can't see it very well, but there's a slight movement from the mouse as well.
There's someone in your fucking house.
I call 911. This was point after this is pointed out.
Yeah,
Actually, no. At this point,
No,
it's like a video. No, actually, no. This is a video.
It's a video recording.
Yeah. I still call 911. You know what?
What
Yeah.
emergency do you report?
Someone broke into my house. Someone's in the video.
I guess they'll send a team to investigate.
Fuck this
But yeah,
person.
the problem is the weird thing for you, Greg, is like there's no one there, right? There's no one in the footage. The keyboard is moving on its own.
What, you think the guy like edited himself out of the footage? Like what the?
Maybe
Huh?
at this point, I wiped every single fucking. I reinstalled fucking the entire system and every PC. This guy's dedicated. At this point, with this level of dedication, I would be surprised.
What the fuck is all?
I,
What the
I
fuck?
don't know what kind
What
of
is all this shit?
sick. Mind me staying at your place, sir?
Yeah, no,
What's
that
this
ain't a
now?
problem. Ain't a problem.
Fuck me, what the fuck is this? Let's hope he isn't in your house.
I better not be. He's my house. I'll give him the old one too.
Yes. He's a coward, you see. He's only there when we are not there. Crafty little fella.
Well, as you do depart from the office, Dudley, you would get a call back. They didn't find anyone at the house. The house is completely empty.
And any signs of break and whatever?
Unless you want them to break in. Nothing. And they've asked one of your neighbors. The dog hasn't even been barking. There's no.
I think with this we gotta report this. That this shit is beyond the simple virus. Not only has happened to the company, but
Yeah, we'll have to. I'll pass up the company. At this point, this is we're gonna need to. I'll pass up the company. We're gonna need to get the big. We're gonna need get some of the big guys in on this. This is actively malicious attacks on the company and personnel.
beyond simple sabotage. Who would do such a thing?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, this takes effort. This is. Yeah, hacking doesn't work like that shit in the movies. This is like instant. I fucking reinstall the shit and it comes back.
I don't understand if they were stealing something.
Yeah, but they're not. They're just goofing around.
You literally just got a haha email. So
Maybe they're doing it for the kicks, for the thrills. Maybe. I
I
think
guess
maybe,
it's like what? Like it's just a joke. It's a lot of
Yeah.
effort for a joke.
yeah, maybe they just want to prove how good of a hacker man they are. I mean, they'll add up why they would be laughing at me. Maybe- Maybe they weren't in my house. Maybe they just edited the keyboard and the mouse moving over. I don't know. And they just
Your bedroom ain't exactly public information, Dudley. How would they know what it looked like?
maybe they somehow got access to my home network.
You got a webcam?
Yeah.
You got a webcam on?
Yeah, I
On
got a
your
laptop.
If they're this good, you think they got into your webcam, and you think that's how they figured out what the room looked like?
I think yeah, probably there must be. As we look at the camera collectively, Kashim, why? Don't you have better stuff to do?
obviously not.
Like he
What?
is like I could be doing something about June right now, but maybe instead I could fuck with these losers in Atlanta and these losers in Portsmouth.
Yeah. Vlad, at this like SI meeting. Okay, so what's the progress against this demon? What were your
So-
last actions?
So Kashim, can you give me an update report on the Kupala situation? I have done nothing for the past several months. Look at what I did to these guys, though. Come on, Vlad. You gotta admit that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
This is why June keeps winning. This is the fucking SI demon.
The Kushim doesn't. Nobody in the SI thinks Kushim is a reliable asset. Okay, it's like guys, he might do something, he might not. Like no. But yeah. As the two of you head back to Craig's house, relax for the night. Your mother does stop by. Is rather concerned, but she tries her best not to absolutely dogpile on you.
Yeah, I think Song also trying to, not necessarily she's trying to reassure her mom, like it's all right, everything's okay. The police are handling the situation, and
And I told you that that bar was not safe. No, don't know when encounters some psycho.
it's all right, mom. It's fine. Good news is I'm not gonna be at the bar anymore anyway, and uh,
Brings
I'm
me
gonna be at a
endless
safe
relief.
place. It's gonna be fine. See? Don't worry.
We're lucky I have to go to work, but I'm taking tomorrow completely off, and I'll spend the entire day with you here.
Thanks, mom. I think it'd be nice for a little bit.
And yes, your grandmother will also be joining us.
There is a smile, but a look of worry. Uh, oh, is that okay? If it might be easier for me to visit her instead.
She looks at you as you lie in the hospital bed.
Okay, you're like, I'm sure it's fine. Nana knows what to do. It's gonna be great. I always enjoy seeing her.
Listen, I made her promise not to bother you too much, so fine.
Look, as long as she doesn't start a fire in the hospital and for kicks, I think we'll be fine. Hopefully.
I believe she will not record you for her TikTok.
Oh God, I can't believe. Yeah, that's good. How's that going for her?
She is well, gaining popularity.
Hmm. Well, at least she's occupied.
She is. I should be counting my blessings.
Honestly, yeah. Oh, I'm always excited to see her. So, I'll be nice to see you both.
She smiles and she'll take her leave. As yeah, you get to rest then as night falls. You all know that's when the bath should start.
Another Kushin prank incoming. Cooking.
Yeah, no, definitely. As well, actually, I was gonna say nightfall. It's not night. It's rather late in the evening, like I'm thinking like 8 p.m. as the door to yours opens, and you see Jennifer walk in.
Ooh. Ooh,
Like,
no.
I heard the news, but ooh, you look like you've seen better days. She like grabs a chair and like drags it as she takes a seat next to you at the head of the bed.
Where's that emergency button at, Grunt? Can I, wiggle my hand?
You think you're in America? What emergency button?
Oh, no.
Listen. We do have emergency buttons in our beds, or like sisters button, basically to call the sisters.
Maybe in
You think
Germany.
anyone's gonna be coming?
Let me
It's
check.
the UK, it's the UK
Oh.
a third world country where they don't have that.
Are you saying I live in a third world country, Mac?
Possibly.
Yes, yes, I am saying
Let's
that. But
listen. We do have a man in the server who is an expert on things in the United Kingdom. We could ask Shadow.
Do you want it?
he lives in the fucking battle royale. So, but yes, Grunt, you do live in third world country.
For England.
Let's see. Look this up too.
Yeah, I guess they do have one. What the fuck?
Yeah, for sisters, go for
Maybe
sisters.
I do live. Maybe I do live in a third world country.
Exactly, Grunt.
Grunt, the slow realization on Grunt that maybe, in fact, is this just
Listen, there is a call
Is
button.
this
You
a
just
little-
shout.
shit.
You just shout.
What if you cannot talk?
You have listen. You're like with 4 other people in the same room. Someone has to be able to
Oh.
talk in that room.
I think as she's slowly inching towards, she tries to keep her attention on her. Basically, it's like, uh, are you going to kill me?
Wait, is this the Jennifer from the school or Jennifer from?
No, this is your colleague. This is
Yeah,
Jennifer.
this is from the school. This is school.
Oh,
Jennifer.
dude, I thought okay, Grant,
This
I know
is-
we talked
yeah,
about it. I
this is-
literally thought it was. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Maybe
That-
let's change the names. Maybe.
Let me. No, you're good. I'm
No,
good.
it's too late
I
now.
understand.
She has
You-
to be Jennifer. It's too late now.
Yeah, it's all right. Okay,
That's why I
I'm
said
gonna.
Jen and Jennifer.
You're right. We had this conversation earlier. Okay, I'm just more surprised. This Jennifer didn't even visit me. Honestly,
It's kinda
Song.
weird.
Yeah, Song looks like a little bit surprised. It's like, uh, Jennifer. Hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Better than you.
Yeah, I think most people are doing better than me right now.
There's 4 dead bodies in the river, so not everyone.
There's what?
What?
Did-
I said there. Listen. You okay? Shrek looks at you.
Did you? Yeah. You said something about bodies. I'm sorry.
No, I said notes. You wanted me to take notes for you.
Oh. Yeah. I would. That'd be great, actually. I do appreciate that. You didn't have to go to so much trouble.
Listen, what don't I do for you? It would be boring without you.
I appreciate that. I think. I'm gonna inside her because I don't know if she's really messing with me or what. Because at least from my point of view, this girl has hated my guts.
Yes.
I assume motive is all right for this one, Grunt.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Oh dearie. I will probably roll that one, Grunt, or my.
Silence.
Or is 3 enough?
Oh no. I mean, it's enough for what? Yeah, it's here to mess with you, but other than that's kind of clear.
Oh Jesus. Oh, this 4-minute Sung had hope. Yeah, but things are okay for me, as they could be with barring the circumstances.
Ah, yeah, you could have been dead. She could have bitten a bit deeper.
What?
I said she could have cut you deeper. Are you sure you're okay? Should I call a doctor?
Yeah, it's probably just the medicine they gave me. Things are a little bit confusing.
I mean, yeah, listen, when you get your mind wiped, then things get fuzzy. Understandable.
Yeah. Things like that are understandable.
Which is why you shouldn't talk to the police. And when you see that nice little police car, just act nicely. Then like everything's fine, normal. Because they will kill you. You realize that, right? They will absolutely. You mean nothing to them.
Thanks for the warning. Is this a prank? I'm not really good at these.
Do I look like I'm joking?
Well, you have a tendency to dangle me in front of your mom before you decide to take a bite, so maybe.
I feel like there's been enough bites taken out of you.
Oh, okay. Is there a reason why the police would want to end my life?
Only
This-
if you let them know you know more than you just told them this morning. Then, yeah, they might just kill you. Right now, you're sort of safe. They're watching you, so just try to act normal. Don't think about these sort of conversations, and just listen to my advice for once in your life.
How do you know that? Why are you telling me this?
Someone has to.
Hey, is this one of those rich people things where there's an entire society of like Illuminati people who kill people for fun because they're psychopaths, like on the news, like on the documentary I read once?
No, this is that moment when you stop being a child and you grow up, realize that the world is a fucked up place, and can't always talk your way out of shit. Very good at that, right? You're very good at talking your way out of, befriending people, being nice, charming them, smiling, making jokes. How are you gonna joke when one of them literally wants to drink your blood? What you gonna? How are you gonna persuade them not to do that?
Ah, that's not real, Jennifer. Are you okay?
She kind of like chuckles. Am I okay? Are you okay?
I'm alive.
Yeah,
So,
that's more than you
point
can
for
say
that.
for me. I'm dead.
Uh,
Well, I guess
what?
you'll see. Show up on the news tomorrow. Maybe day after. Maybe it won't show up at all. Maybe they'll just tell you I moved away. They're good at
Oh
making
my god.
lies and covering things up.
Oh my god. What happened? Fuck, I must be high as hell.
Maybe it's just the drugs they gave you. I mean, also the vampire blood that pumped into. But to speed up the healing process, I don't think they will enslave your mind. Hopefully not. Behave.
Uh, that's okay.
No, that's actually not okay. We're in a very fucked up situation. How many times do I have to say this?
Can I hold your hand for a second?
She extends her hand.
Uh, Park will go do the same. Just
Hold her hand.
is it real, Grunt? Is it a
Yeah.
real hand?
You can touch it. You can feel it. Warm. It's normal.
Uh, how are you supposed to be dead if you're right here and you feel alive right now?
It's a Jennifer's dead.
Uh,
I'm
are
obviously
you?
not Jennifer. Maybe in a way I am, in a way I am not. Very weird. Listen. Just work with me. And maybe we'll both get to live through this.
Cool. Cool. I'm honestly manifesting a strong, independent person who's gonna yell at me just to give me that to cope with the trauma that has happened.
Exactly. Think of me as your subconscious that's slapping some sense into you.
I would hope I would choose a nicer person, but this makes
Well,
sense, I guess.
listen, you clearly had some deep-seated admiration for this woman since I look like her, so
Okay. I'm gonna be considering this. I'm just dealing with a very stressful situation. Hallucinating a girl from my class who's telling me
Yeah.
that a society of rich, crazy people and serial killers,
Vampires, yes.
vampires. Okay, got a real great imagination there. And I must not let them know that I know more than I do, or they will murder me, or what did you
Yes.
say? Enslave me? Enslave me. Okay.
Don't believe me, do you?
It's a little hard to swallow here. Some things make sense. I can see a society of crazy people. I can definitely see that. We live in crazy times, you know?
I didn't want to do this. But fine,
Mm.
fine. I'll find a way to convince you. But can you please just promise me to not tell anyone about what I'm telling you right now? Can at least we agree on that one? Just think of me as
I
your insane subconscious. Just you don't want to be locked away, so just don't tell anyone about this. A
I
couple
would
of days.
Scout's honor. I will not tell anyone. I will not tell anyone.
Awesome.
Not Jennifer subconscious.
No, I'm Jennifer now, but I'm Jennifer, but not Jennifer, but Jennifer. I don't like this, you know. It's
Well, become somebody else then.
that would be nice if I could that. Good, nice, but unfortunately, we don't. I at least don't get choose. Fine, it's
So,
fine. It's how it goes. It could be worse. I could be like a sea slug. Uh, I've been like worse things.
oh well, a Slee Slug can be cute sometimes, I guess.
Now I'm just an annoying woman apparently.
Hey,
But
hey, she wasn't too
honestly,
annoying.
how what
She,
was it?
she, she wasn't. I continue.
Do I hear some of that deep-seated admiration that your subconscious clearly has for this person?
Are you, as my subconscious, are you here to help me or bully me? I don't know exactly how this is helping the
I
situation
am
we're in
here
right
to
now.
help you, but I also am. Listen, not my fault. You have conflicting thoughts about this woman.
I don't think it's really conflicting thoughts. I don't say it like that.
Would you consider her a bully or not?
Well, she was, but
Mm-hmm.
she was
Mm-hmm.
a very ambitious woman who
Yes.
I don't.
Who pushes you, right?
Hmm. You are my subconscious voice right now, and I think you should just continue that sentence and drop this one.
Well, fortunately, I think I'll be stuck like this for a while.
Uh,
Life gives you lemons. It is what it is.
I'm sorry for your form, I guess.
No, no. Again. I don't. I'm more pissed off because that's not just the form, right? It's the thoughts, it's the ideas, it's the emotions. Get imprinted, and then well, it's just how I am. I have to act.
Hmm.
Problem is
So,
that if she is dead, your perception of her will never really change. So there we go. There we go. And now we get to the crux of the problem. You might just
well,
get stuck with a bully in your head for a long, long time.
maybe I will find someone else to replace the position she filled in my mind, and you'll get a new form.
Maybe, maybe. Anyways, I do have to go. I have a phone call, I guess. Hate talking to him. I'll be back to convince you and show you. Maybe he can be persuasive. We'll see. She like
Oh,
stands up. You realize she was never standing on any chair. The chair is just back at the end of the bed.
man, what the fuck did they give me?
And
How
yeah,
many
she's
CCs?
she's like walking out the door.
Gonna look at my chart right now, see how much morphine they gave me.
It's fine. Listen, welcome. We are getting into the mage experience much quicker compared to the other game. As yeah, Dudley, Greg, you go home, grab some beers on the way. At the very least, this tonight you won't be drinking alone. I think this is actually a good change of
Yeah, this is an
pace.
upgrade. This is
Huge improvement.
fusion. Still not like before though.
So
The willpower damage has been reduced to 1 act willpower damage every day.
as yeah, you grab the beers and yeah, listen, hang out, talk about anything.
I mean, yeah. Partially, Greg will after a bit of small talk say, Miss Fox in the hospital.
Oh, God, what happened?
Apparently,
You alright?
she got attacked by. Remember that the fucking girl we walked in on that was trying to kiss her. Apparently, she attacked her in her house.
Oh, Jesus, good lord, how dumb we were. Should have seen the camera. There was something weird there.
Yeah, the weirdest thing. The reporter,
Mhm.
Adrian. He apparently told me that doesn't think the cops are gonna do anything about it, or they're not gonna investigate it. But I told him that that ain't gonna happen. Because listen, if the fucking I don't on the rug, but if they want to see their pensions, they ain't gonna do that.
Listen, we can fuck them over, yes. Goddamn, covering up attempted bloody murder. Listen, corruption lobbyism, that's one thing, but if we can,
Because Adrian, I'm not sure. The whole thing was just weird. Because Adrian said apparently she doesn't stick around in one place, but I'm not just gonna sit here and hope that Miss Pog doesn't get hurt again.
yeah, we can replace some people, maybe, I don't know. We'll push for at least.
Yeah.
We can do our best.
We're gonna have to keep on it. We're gonna have to keep on it. Tomorrow we should before we go into work, we should head into the council building and just look around, ask a few questions.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this kind of feels like there's some sick items, some sick rich fucking prime minister's kid. I don't know. But surely there must be some good people out there who don't take bribes. Even though you have to be goddamn pretty goddamn evil to cover something like this up.
The whole situation. Just listen. We'll get on it. We'll make sure they get it done. And if we find out that any of them are engaged in any of that, we know a few people. We can make sure they don't get away with it.
Yeah, we can get them through. We can deny a few promotions. We can make their life a bit harder.
They're covering up for murder. I'm not talking about. If we find out they're actually covering up some kind of killer, we're not talking a few delayed promotions. I want heads rolling.
Heads will definitely roll.
The question is, I grunt will laugh, small heads.
As night goes on, and how do you plan on investigating this specifically? You just ask a question like, what's the plan here, Greg?
So, at least from Greg's angle, the plan is to take this fairly low key. Use the fact that he's a personable sort of guy to go around some of the lower ranking people in the city government, just disguised as innocuous questions, just however, essentially just phrasing as if he's interested to see in how the police are doing, if the budget needs to be reviewed, and
give me a wits politics.
Give you a wits politics. All right.
You'll spend most of your week. Whereas you, Dudley,
4 successes.
That's enough. Dudley, you spend the week finishing improving.
My war of Kashim.
Finishing improving the security. There are no more viruses. for the rest of the week. The question is, would you go back to your house eventually? The dog
Absolutely.
is still there. Like, are you gonna just?
Yeah, I asked Greg if I could get the dog basically from my house. But yeah, I would, I would
So
take. I would go back
you're gonna
to the dog.
sleep. You're gonna move in with Greg. I see.
Yeah, for a bit. Yeah, he would go to the station like report this.
Yeah, they're like, there's no one there. There's no signs of break and entering.
Nothing. No broken windows.
Nope.
Yeah, for a week, maybe for a week or something.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a ghost in there. Yeah, you finish.
Fucking Vlad finally found Kashim and told him, "Hey, listen, bud. We really gotta go."
Next ward, please. This is Kusheen. That's the picture of Kusheen. We didn't see him.
Waiting in your house with a bat.
He's waiting there for an entire week while Kupala is running wild.
Yeah,
Any day now.
as Greg. Listen, I know what seems to be covering up. You are asking the correct question, and at the end of the week, you do get you get the idea, you get the feeling that, like, yeah, people don't like, a lot of people, especially in like on the city council and administration, they don't like this. They want this shit gone and as soon as possible. As far as you understand, there's no real, well, no real problem. No one hiding in like secret corruption. Not really sure what the fuck Adrian was about. And we'll make a private roll. Worry about it. Yeah,
I never worry, Grunt.
Yeah, listen, it's fine. Just, yeah. Probably Adrian was a bit paranoid. Those sort of journalists who maybe good, like well intentioned, but
Nah,
listen, underneath your nose, nah, impossible.
he's gotten too in the weeds. He's seeing smoke where there's no fires.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, satisfied. Greg will probably keep a bit of an eye on the situation, but Greg, with this, he's satisfied that, yeah, okay, Greg is more satisfied. Again, keeping a bit of an eye on it, just in case.
But there is still good news at the end of the week, Greg. The bar has been bought.
Been bought.
Bought. Someone did buy it, as the investigation was not wrapped up, but they investigated enough of the property, and probably somebody pulled some strings to have it sped up.
Nah, we support this corruption. This is the corruption we support.
Yeah, someone did buy the bar, and it's gonna reopen this weekend.
I immediately called Dudley.
What is it?
Somebody bought up the old bar. It's gonna be opening again.
Oh Lord Almighty, thank you for your miracle.
God, their fucking prayers have been answered. Oh, finally.
I told you someone would buy it, maybe.
I'm surprised they bought it so quick.
Let's not think about it.
I ain't looking to gift horse in the mouth.
There are, like, the bar does kind of like post on its social media that some changes, at least for now, will happen as due to low personnel, the working hours will kind of like shorten. But as it's clear that the most of the clientele is sort of late night drinkers, it opens at 10 and closes at 3.
All right.
Listen, that's good enough.
I was gonna say, it's better than nothing, right?
It's better than nothing. Yeah, it is. Maybe.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, maybe there's a 1 hour in between, like, where we have to fucking like check out, just hang around there than usual. But
I was gonna say someone gets released from the hospital, but Red's AFK, so
Jennifer comes back.
Somebody has come in and beat her with a hammer, so she has to remain in the hospital again.
Kushim is disappointed that Dudley doesn't come to his house. For fuck's sake, fine, that he just goes
Alright,
to the
fine.
football.
yeah. But listen, Dudley, this is late Friday. Spend most of the week focusing on the securities, and you think you fixed everything. There's been no malicious virus, no email, no nothing.
Kushim's just waiting to stick.
As you do see Bob enter your office, as hey Dudley, you're not gonna like this.
Oh god, fuck, no! No, please! No, please. I'll follow you. You don't need to tell. I know it already.
No, listen. It's not. It's just that like all the. Maybe we should just come in and
I can already imagine. Let's go.
So as go back, you walk into the room. This is like, I don't know. We'll say this is like one of the departments. I don't know, public relations or something.
Mm-hmm.
So there are like 4 people inside this office. Like 4 computers. All 4 computers are doing some sort of synchronized light show.
Sadly, just fucking his face goes into in his hands.
Like
Yes. Dudley sighs.
Dudley, you get another ding email as the light show ends. As you walk into the room,
Is it haha?
it is ha 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 ha. Do you open this email?
Yeah, I said it's fuck.
You like check the email. This time won't be any video attached, but it just kind of like reads. Did you think by not going back home you would achieve anything? Stop being such a coward and come back home.
He is literally just waiting in your house.
He's just waiting.
Waiting in your bedroom under your bed with a bat.
I just imagine waiting.
He sounds so annoyed with you. Get back here. Deal with the trauma.
Says and then there's a second email. Untitled. Check that one. It says if you sleep one more night at Greg's, I will crash the entire servers and you lose all the financial records on them.
Man, it sounds like your wife.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Kashim, bro.
He's angry. Not like,
Kashim's pissed. He didn't have fun for multiple weeks.
he was like, how dare you?
Absolutely just waiting in your house.
He's standing at the fucking door with a baseball bat, just waiting.
Now we all know Kushim is a techie, Red. What are you talking about?
I
Listen,
know. This
Red,
seems like how.
Red. It's funny. It's funny to imagine it's Kashim.
It's called my avatar. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Or it could be like a vamp. Or it could be
Your avatar waiting in your bed with a fucking bat.
this would be in line with all my avatars. He will just beat me up.
Listen, Mac, you are just a real life mage. You manifested this. You put this on yourself.
No, this is my
You
bloodline.
believed in it, and now it's happening.
Every avatar always beats me up at the first meeting.
Maybe that's just a you thing, Mac. What's the common denominator in all these stories where your avatar just beats you up?
I didn't do anything. I didn't beat me up every time.
I don't know. So far, avatars seem to be pretty mean. I don't know. Like fucking Red's avatar, Sung's avatar was like, this is the form you gave me? Really?
You know what? I excuse myself. From work real quick. Isn't the light show stopped
Listen,
anyway? So
yeah, no, it stops. Like it stops as soon as
yeah.
you.
There we go. I
get
said,
the first
okay,
email.
problem fixed.
They like look at you a bit confused.
It's a little thing. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I checked the busy. Do they work normally?
Yeah, no, it's only Bob, right? It's only Bob in the place. And it's after shifts, so whatever, man.
Yeah. Deal for the day.
I also heard a loud bang behind me. I'm like, what the fuck? It's just a dog hitting its.
Kusheen tripped. He wanted to beat you up, in fact.
Yeah, Kushima is in my house actually. And start beating my ass. But yeah.
But yeah.
Are you still gonna head out for drinks? Is this gonna stop you? Just don't be. Just told you not to sleep at Greg's.
I will. Yeah, I'll send an email. It's now. I'll have a drink at the bar. You know, this is more important than.
You send an email. If you
can then get me negotiate here.
It replies with, as long as I don't have to spend another night watching you sleep in that place. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Merciful.
I'm merciful. Yeah. I'll say. Okay, I promise I'll be at my house.
Like that's all I need. Thank you.
I just annoyed my avatar. He was waiting with the bat.
Come inside. I won't jump you.
But yeah,
man, my avatar still beat me up.
Maybe don't ignore them.
Listen, during this week, now that you're back, Red, Sung, your wounds have healed surprisingly fast. You feel much better even after a couple of days. And the doctors will actually discharge you on Friday.
Oh man. Yeah. Hey, it's wonderful medicine.
Yeah, no, the doctor says it's actually incredible how well you've recovered. I think we don't even need to keep you for the weekend. You'll be able to go back home today.
Well, it's all thanks to your. Thank you for your staff and everything. I do appreciate it.
We'll provide you with a recipe for medicine, and if there's anything, feel free to contact your personal doctor. But you should be fine. Only minor headaches. And yeah, they'll give you some pills for the pain and have like an actual recipe. Actually, how is it? Oh, I hate English right now.
I always hate English.
Prescription, that's the word. I was completely fair.
Oh, so you mean a prescription?
It's a prescription.
Okay, I didn't want to.
Yeah, because the word in Romanian is just recipe for both the cooking shit and the medical stuff. So yeah.
The recipe for my
Like you just told
Advil.
me.
Yeah. The same
You
in
just told me
Russia.
they didn't have emergency numbers. I didn't want to assume.
Are there even
Apparently, listen.
hospitals?
The savage lands of England.
Listen, I live in a third world country. Listen, this is what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. You are a peasant, son.
Yeah, it might be a fourth world country.
You do have warlords, as according to one Englishman.
Yeah. According to Wolves, you do in fact have warlords.
Yeah, your local warlord is
The
not my
fall of the Soviet Union. The fall of the Soviet Union really hit hard.
Yeah. But yeah, so Sung, you do get this. Do you by any chance follow the bar you worked at on social media?
Yeah, I think Sung is one of those dedicated workers that was like be persuaded, like, yeah, follow our social media,
Then,
you know,
yeah, you would
just to show her
actually-
support.
Then you actually would notice that they posted the fact that they will be reopening tonight, as apparently someone purchased the bar, and well, they have a different schedule, much more restrained due to lack of personnel, but they're actually reopening tonight.
Oh, does it say who the new owners are at all,
No.
or? Well, Greg and Dudley will probably be very ecstatic. I want to know, Grunt, is with her weird hallucination, Song would have probably checked the news just to be sure. You know, maybe it was just the drugs, but any news about Jennifer body being found by chance?
No.
Oh, thank goodness, just hallucination.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Or the camera covered it up.
Who knows? I don't know what that is. We don't have that here.
That's true.
But yeah, with look, I think Song would actually shoot a text to Greg and Dudley, letting them know the good news, and hey, if you guys want to take a peek around, see who the new owners are, maybe celebrate me leaving the hospital. Would want to go?
I mean, Greg will send a text back. Oh, I already knew it was out. Already knew, but sure, if you're at the hospital, yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
You will agree with that and be fully prepared to meet the others at the bar. Essentially, maybe have some face for fears this way, you know.
Yeah. As well, I mean, listen. I was gonna say something about drugs and drinking, but listen, I know where I live, so it's fine.
It's okay.
It's all bullshit. You can do it.
Look, Song's recovered so much that she might even take the medicine. She doesn't really need it.
Yeah, you don't need
She's
it.
doing great.
This is how I will always walk out of the hospital straight into the tavern next door.
The tavern, the
You
medieval.
have the drink exactly. I can get tap water, Grunt. Jeez.
Listen. So yeah, you
You cannot drink the tap water in Romania.
I mean, you can. Not gonna drink it for too long. Yeah. As you walk into the bar, and it's definitely a different atmosphere. As I assume you meet there at opening hours.
Yeah. Why would I be rude and come here and not an opening hours, Grunt?
Your volume.
Ah.
As
Fucking a quick time event, navigating over.
yeah, you walk in, and there's two people at the bar.
This doesn't look nearly shitty enough.
What is
I mean-
this?
Listen,
What
it's
they
this,
do to it? My baby.
It's listen, it's this,
what did they do to the shit and pisser?
listen, it's mostly the same as yeah, you see like an older man and
Where's the vomit on the corner?
a younger woman at the bar. As they wave you in.
Yeah.
It's, hey,
Greg goes in.
welcome. We have a couple of free tables. Smiles at you.
Ah, thank you. Ah, Nice to see it. I was worried this place was gonna stay closed.
No, it's be a shame. It's no, I looks around. Says there's a lot of character to this place. Frank, by the way, like, sends his hand.
Send a picture of Frank.
Yes. Greg extends his hand. Ah. Greg, pleasure to meet you.
As he like nods and says, like the woman next to him, much younger, like her early 20s, says,
Interesting.
Valeria, please right this way. I should like actually guide
Oh.
you to a couple of tables.
That's Valeria, pale skin.
She
Pointy
does,
teeth,
she,
yeah.
I mean, she does have, she's a bit pale, but nothing
Don't
like
be rude, Dudley. Don't be
vicious.
rude, Dudley.
I didn't say the character.
The music is quite different, much more aggressive than it usually played, but don't recognize the band. So.
Damn, I know what the fucking Atlanta game went through now.
It should have been the Kennedy embraced Frank. I'm so disappointed.
How dare
that's
you. This is a
that's
power
in
couple
San
right here.
Francisco, man. Like that's
That's true. That's the San Francisco SI base.
yeah. And she I guess you take your usual table, right? You know,
Usual table, yep.
Yes.
take your order and bring you a couple of drinks. As people start slowly filling in the place. As you see another man coming from like what used to be the staff area, and as he's like clearly jamming with the music as like slides from like table to table, and kind of like waves at Frank, and they start talking while Valeria is mostly taking orders and bringing drinks.
Well, what do you think, Greg? Dudley? It's nice. A little different, but still the same old place, right?
I mean, Mac warning, you're gonna type in NPC chat, Grunt will kill you.
I'm watching him. I'm watching right now.
I didn't. I dodged that.
Ah,
That's pulling you
Music
back to the
ain't
cliff.
music ain't exactly to my taste, but it's alright.
I like it. It'll grow on you. Give it some
That's-
time.
That's something I listened back in the olden days. Reminds me a bit.
Well, I think it'll grow on you guys with time. It's not the old piss and shitter, but at least it's home, right?
Damn,
I
a lot
mean,
of this.
yeah, you know, things change. Things don't ever stay the same forever.
Mm-hmm. What they say, time's arrows move forward or something like that.
Listen, thank the gods that this thing is still open.
Ah,
As you're like sitting there just chatting a bit, you notice that songs looks very good for someone who was stabbed viciously a week ago, less than a week ago.
yeah, Sung, what they give you in the what they give you in the hospital?
No idea. I'm gonna tell you, it was probably really strong. I was a little bit loopy there, but I feel great. And maybe I'll have maybe it's one of those placebo effects, but
They feel to be drinking.
I'm gonna stick with water tonight. I just really wanted to come and see the bar.
Suddenly,
good,
you
Don't
good.
worry,
see-
it's
you see
water.
that- You see a man slide down the table and says, "Me, you're drinking water, and this place never." Valeria, I need another round of drinks for my favorite customer here. Like gestures to all of
What
you.
is this? What is this? What does this man look like, Grunt?
Post this man, please. Is he already in the chat? Wait, no, he isn't in the Portsmouth
Uh,
There's
chat.
like so many chats already.
Funny man.
Funny man.
Does have his arm around you, son. Just like clearly drunk by his demeanor. You would assume, maybe, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Song's she's been her entire life has been mostly people pleaser, so she automatically she is tense, but she automatically smiles just as a response, like, no, thank you. I think I'm
And
just here to recover a little bit. So
recover. You look healthy. You
Try
look
to be
healthier
a-
than me. She looks
well,
healthier than me,
takes
right?
a
Like,
good
look,
doctor, but
good doctor takes
I
a
mean-
magician. Come on, tell her. Look at her. She like gestures to you and like at the two of you.
I mean, you ain't wrong, Sung. If I wasn't told what happened to you, I think nothing happened at all, really.
Listen, it must be the magic of the youth.
maybe. My doctor did say I shouldn't drink at least for next few
You
days.
listen to these quacks? No. She goes to the bar and picks the plate instead of Valoria and just brings a couple of pints more at the table. For my future friend, and like put the drinks down. On the house. Listen, just spread the good news. This place back for business, and I will eventually hire more people that can keep it. the
Wait, are you the
previous-
owner?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I always wanted to own a bar.
Eh?
So, Kushi, what are you doing against Kupala?
Greg raises his pint and takes a drink. Oh, damn happy you did that. That was when Jeremy got got God. I thought this place was gonna be closed for good. I was worried.
Real life, Sarah.
Listen, I had a chat with Jeremy. This place has too much history. Let it just die like that, you know. Plus, I need to promote this like up and starting band. I'm buying like multiple bars. So this is like the first in a long
Okay.
chain. I have the strategy down.
Can we get the name of the new bar owner of the Dragon's Fire, I guess?
Lucy Morningstar.
And yeah, he goes to actually say something. Says, "What was the nickname you?" Lucy. Call me Lucy.
Oh, Lucy.
Yeah, I hear
Well,
that's
that's
gonna
a
catch
lovely
on in the
name.
future. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
And
Pleased to meet you, Lucy.
this band you're
Makes no sense to me
Yeah,
right now,
Jesus
but
Christ.
I'm sure it will in the future. What? And he like looks at you, looks a bit back as Frank's shouting for him. But Frank just kind of called him Madman. Just didn't really call him Lucy, but as he turns him back, says, "Excuse me for a second," and he goes to chat with Frank.
Huh?
Hey, he's an interesting
He
guy.
seems eccentric. Yes. Well, at least it means the bar's gonna be open, right?
Yeah. I ain't gonna complain about that.
Look, gifted horse in its mouth.
Get to enjoy the couple of drinks before Lucy returns back to her table with a fresh new set of pints. He's clearly helping as a waiter tonight, it seems. He is making chat. He's like chatting to some of the patrons, cracking jokes. Seems like a man of the people. So, As turns back and says, "Are you like? Apparently, people do seem to know you. I didn't catch your names. You're Greg, Dudley, and you're what they call the lovely Miss Sun."
Thank you.
I didn't say that. That was a bunch of the other people. Apparently, you're very nice. So
I didn't call you nice. Other people did.
Fuck you.
Yes, fucking getting bullied by Kush.
It's par for the course with Kushi, right?
It's par for the course with your characters.
That is also true.
You just all of your characters just have an intense bullied energy.
They have a punchable face. They deserve to be stepped on.
Yes. Yeah, definitely with Sung as well. I'm thinking like, man, she's just very much a please bully me on the
I'm
back
sorry,
furniture
you
or
made
something.
Jennifer. You made her.
Listen,
I have to use
your
her.
face is suited for
You
a
just
brute
never
to be
knew
honest.
what you were when you were designing your rival, your enemy, what you were actually doing.
I wonder what my avatar will be. I want to get this.
Well, he wants you to go home and fairly stop hanging out with Greg.
He apparently does want to fucking beat your ass.
Wait for you in the bushes.
So yeah, says, well, listen, hope you're gonna spread the good news, guys. We're back in business. We're not going anywhere, and well, I'm not gonna be around for too much, but Frank here is he's an experienced bartender, and I trust him. His lovely wife over there is gonna help this place running, you know.
I'll let it make sure I let everyone know. Dragonfire was had a long history to it. I know a lot of the people used to be here. They ain't exactly online folks, so I'll tell them when I see them.
Yeah, we're gonna tell the people the good word.
Lovely. I forever appreciate that. Miss Sung, may I have a word with you?
I'm not in trouble, am I?
No, it's the computer that is in trouble. But I was told you worked here before.
Yeah. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah.
As he like gestures for you to follow him towards like the staff area.
She is a bit nervous.
So you follow him, right? So you walk staff area. He like leads you into the back room where the old computer used to be. He like opens the door to the office. As you as soon as he like walk, you can like see him open the door. Just see 4 dead bodies. Their heads aren't like properly attached, but they're kind of just like laying against the wall on the floor.
Oh, dear God in heaven, what is this?
Oh, yeah, these are the 4 dead bodies I fished from the river. You know how much this place stinks. Is this proof enough? I'm like on a schedule. Is this proof enough?
Proof of what exactly?
Shit. If I get your real life, like if I introduce you to a vampire, would you believe me then? I really like speed this up, you know. There's like a demon I'm after, and she's really pissed off, and my what if I get you meeting with Dracula? Would you believe me then? Like everyone knows who Dracula is, right? Right? You know what? You know,
Song is
fucking meet you.
Song is as her like hands up. She's like shaking her head, like, you know what, man? Sure, you want me to believe in vampires? I'll believe in vampires as long as I get to walk away from this still with my body intact. What the fuck?
Love. What do you actually say to him though?
That's literally what she just said to him.
Oh, okay. It was like awesome then. He like claps once and the bodies are just gone. I for sure they were there previously. It's like it's good. You know, you can get away the bodies, but like the smell much harder to where it gets into the walls and everything.
Yep, of course that makes a lot of sense.
Listen,
Um,
don't worry
do
about
you,
it. Do you have questions?
I,
Talk to Jennifer. Yeah. Yep.
you know, this could have worked if you just said you knew my hallucination. I would have appreciated that more than what the. You know what? Thank you for letting me
Hallucination?
know. I'm gonna go
What?
back to the table.
Okay, you're weird. What hallucination are you talking about? Oh,
You
you
know
think
what?
that's a hallucination? Yeah, no. Damn. We're gonna be in for a rude awakening.
I'm gonna go back to the table now.
Okay, I
It's
feel
nice
like
meeting you, Lucy.
I feel like you don't believe me. Why do I get the feeling you don't believe me? You think I'm insane, don't you?
Where's the exit? She's like glancing around for a way out here.
I mean, the exit's right there. Like you can just walk out. He's not blocking the way.
Oh, okay. I
Uh,
thought it's just
yeah.
like, no. Well, that's silly. A silly thought you have. I'm gonna. You have a lovely night, Lucy. Thank you for the conversation. She like, really tries to get out of here.
You start walking, and the hallways seem to elongate almost as you keep trying to get closer to the door. It's just the faster you're walking, the faster it moves away from you.
I
It's
should
just
have
kind of
listened to
like
my doctor. I should have taken that drink.
like standing at the and kind of like leans against the door. It's like, come on. Again, if you meet Dracula, will you believe me then?
Man, I'll believe whatever you need me to
Oh my
believe.
fucking
Right
god.
now, look, you obviously is some type of something or a spirit of Satan, baby. I don't know. You seem very nice for whatever you are. You're definitely not. Either I'm really
Nice?
zooped out of my fucking
No, no,
mind
no,
in a
no, no,
hospital wing, or
no, no. Stop, 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 stop. What did you call me? Said I seem
uh,
nice.
no, I said you're very
God, I've
handsome
gotten
and you're
so
very smart.
low. What the fuck are you doing to me, Margot? God, I've become a loser. That's
Yeah,
what I've
yeah.
become.
No, no, no. I'm sure this Marvel
What?
person is.
No, you're right.
Look, you're not a
I'm
loser.
nice.
Uh,
I'm too nice. Fuck my life. You know what?
uh,
You know what? You're right. Fucking right. I'm too nice. Fuck this shit.
I think I should leave. I'm
And he
so sorry for whatever.
you can see his arching his back. Such a powerful clapping noise. And that's where we'll end the session.